Man.
Sunday night, the gang unites. Claire and Rogue shining bright. Mark and Raven cruising through. Sometimes Chris joins the crew. Poodoo crew, the Pro-X and Flow. Going off the rails we go. Join the chat, be part of the show. Every Sunday night, let's go. Poodoo crew.
You heard the banger. We're back. Full house. What's up? It's Poodoo Crew Live. I'm Mike Roker, and I'm sitting here with Claire Chapman.
Hi.
Mark Perez.
Hello.
And oh, my stars and garters, it is Raven.
Sup?
How are you? How have all of you been?
Good.
I'm vertical with a pulse.
Good.
That's all I
Good.
got.
It's been a good week. It was a busy week, but it was a great week. Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Hello,
full.
Coop. You
Hi,
may
Coop.
want to. Yes. Your mug is great. Yes,
yeah, you know what you got to watch on the replay, right?
Yes.
When you're coming out of the theater, you start the
Exactly.
episode on the ride home.
Because we are talking
That shit
Superman.
to say.
The DCU has officially kicked off. We are pleasantly happy. Are we happy? Are we
Oh,
happy
yeah.
with this movie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
actually like Superman.
sometimes that'll happen to people when they get the right thing put in front of them.
Yeah.
And I'll explain all of that later.
Fun.
But yeah, Superman week. It is the weekend of. If you have not seen it, we are going to be talking spoiler heavy all throughout.
Major spoilers.
Major spoilers. It's in the description as well. So, but if you haven't seen it, go see it and then come back and watch the show right away. But yes,
We don't want to ruin this.
I'm
for
going to
you.
let people
This
go
is fun.
around because I have so many things. So, who wants to start off on how they felt about this film?
I want to go first because I'm going
Go
to be the
first.
shortest.
Sure.
I'm a huge Superman fan, so I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was fun, but I'm not a hardcore comic Superman fan. So a lot of what went on was over my head in the sense of I wasn't, necessarily expecting it. So it was really fun for me, but it was very different for me. But I'm not opposed to something being different once in a while. So that's pretty much my overview of it, is that I enjoyed it thoroughly, but it was very different from, the norm for me, but not again in a bad way, just different, but I don't listen to people talking about it online except us. Listen to us, but don't listen to anybody else because they're idiots.
Everyone else has the Charlie Brown voice. So I don't
Please
know.
note
Yeah.
the cup.
That's all I hear.
Note the cup.
Yeah.
Note the
Slight
cup.
improvement
I
to
keep
your.
going in my
I
ears.
said what I said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was different, but you had a good time. You liked it.
No, I had a good time. Like I said, I don't say different in a bad way. It's like different, like trying something different at a restaurant that you've never had before. You know, it's like, oh yeah, it was good. But like not what I was necessarily expecting. But of course, I know that James Gunn and I have very different tastes.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I go into it knowing like, okay, a lot of this stuff is gonna bug me just on like tiny levels, just because James Gunn and I don't, we don't vibe normally, so this isn't anything new. But there was no hate, there was no dislike. It just didn't, it's not Star Wars.
Yeah. That's No, I will go next. In that I also love Superman and I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was different. It is something new to get used to, but luckily it's not something more like, oh, that I hate it. Like, this is horrible. No, it wasn't anything like that. And I did catch a lot of stuff that was going on, but I also know that there's little things that I missed, right? And, upon different viewings, upon people breaking it down, we're like, oh, this was this was that. But there were so many cool elements within this that come from books, animated series, whatever it may be, into this film that I was like, I can't believe they put that in there. Okay, this is cool. Like, I just was not expecting that. There's some twists and turns I really was not expecting.
Okay.
So the cast is
Me
great.
too.
And I'm so thankful that they made this because here we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Claire, what do you think?
I have on this podcast repeatedly over and over again said Superman's boring. I don't give a fuck about Superman. Which is not entirely, that's an exaggeration. I like certain Superman things.
I mean, our show's called the Poodoo Crew. Exaggeration is.
We never do that here. I don't know.
We love exaggeration.
Yeah, it's not for us. I like a certain Supermans. He's just, he's a Boy Scout. He's just a little boring sometimes. Not a single second of this was in any way boring. After the severe depression, which, to be fair, I like a lot of the films, or at least I moderately like a lot of the films in the former DCEU. But man, it was depressing for a long time there.
Long time, yeah.
And wow, this is a character made for kids, and it should be fun because he's a man in red underwear flying around in the sky fighting people with
Stop asking questions about stuff that shouldn't be questioned. Seriously. Don't tell me that didn't make sense to you when there's somebody with a laser sword over there and you accept that. I'm past it.
A guy with the magic ring makes green whatever he wants.
Right.
Spitting middle fingers, which is glorious.
That was amazing.
Yeah. NoHo Hank turned his hand into kryptonite and then was like a floating little spot. Like, this is the thing. Comic books, superheroes, by all accounts, it's ridiculous.
Right.
And that's why we like it. It's
exactly.
fun.
Suspend your disbelief.
Yes. And this was taking Superman, who is very Boy Scouty a lot of the time, and right off the bat with that fight with Lois and Clark. And I was like, oh, I give a shit about all of these people.
Yeah.
Immediately. Instantaneous. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm in. I get it. I get where we're going. I get I get what we're trying to do here. For it to be saying so much while still being fun and hopeful, which is, Superman's whole thing. Yeah, I had a really damn good time. I love the weird comic book characters that they put in there. Shout out to my boy Jimmy for being a goddamn star and raking all the beautiful ladies. Selfies of secret war plans. I will
Jimmy
say
Olsen has always been underrated.
Yes.
Well, I'm very thankful I went to the Alamo Draft House. Love Alamo Draft House. Shout out to them. Because of the pre-roll, and they always, for these, like, especially for the Superman or like superhero movies, they're like, hi, I'm so and so, I'm a resident Alamo Draft House employee, I'm the resident Superman expert, here is my things that I think should become into James Gunn's universe. And he's talking about like the Supergirl's like centaur man horse who got turned into a full horse, and then it gets turned into a full man. I was like, yes, let's go. And he talked about Jimmy and all of the crazy things that Jimmy goes through. And he gets turned into like a werewolf man for a minute. And he gets turned I'm like, yep, great. The people you're highlighting, the stuff you're highlighting, I'm like, yep, I'm in. Let's have fun at the freaking DC movies again. Let's do it.
Well, before you start, Rook, I just want to say one other thing. For the record, I will step in front of a bullet for any of the Lois Lanes.
Oh God, yes.
No matter what version it is, no matter when she was Lois Lane, I will step in front of a bullet for any Lois Lane, because Lois Lane is Lois Lane, and that's all that needs to be said.
She certainly is.
I agree,
especially
except for Kate Bosworth, because she had a bad wit.
I was gonna be nice to her and just let it ride, because. Then Mark had to roll up in my head again like he does. And then
somebody said that Kerry Russell would have made a better one. I was like, you know what? I could see that. That would have been cool. I was like, okay, all right. Anyway, sorry, go for
Brosnahan was the star.
You guys
she was an absolute star.
Let's let loose that dam that Superman will end up putting back in place.
Kraken, the kaiju.
So, my God, where do I start? I'll say this before I get into the movie. A lot of you know it's no secret I sell comic books for a living, and I know a lot about this stuff, right? A lot of fun, useless knowledge gets thrown around this show by me to help pan out a lot of stuff that goes on in the MCU already, right? I sold a lot of Superman comics to a lot of little kids this weekend.
Yes, it did its job.
It's working. That's
And,
where it
and,
all
and they came in with dads who just finished showing their kids 78 before they came to the comic book store because they need more Superman right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And let me tell you something. My favorite thing ever as a salesman is getting children into comic books, because I was once a child who was brought into comic books by an adult. And to see the look on people's faces when they're like, oh my God, there's so much more of this. Like, Superman's 87 years old. The property is 87 years old. That man has been on the radio. Okay, so like, he's been around a long time. And
He's older than me. Oh my God.
And to see new joy and rediscovering joy from the parents is the reason why I love selling comic books. Now, this movie fucking rules. And I'm taking my mother to see it on Tuesday.
Aww.
Awesome.
And there's a lot
I want to take my mom to see it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, man. Like I said, I have been president of the James Gunn Can Do No Harm fan club since this podcast started.
Yeah.
Since I became a part of this, I've been saying he is the most consistent person doing this. Those Guardian movies, you forget are in the MCU at all, right? And the way he brings people with him throughout his career is just like, you couldn't ask for anything more, right?
I do love that. I love that you never forget your family wherever you've worked with them, right? It's like
Right. The question, the number one statement that people say about Superman is that Superman is not relatable, right? James Gunn managed to not only make Superman relatable,
yes,
but make Clark Kent relatable.
Yes.
And make him punk rock.
Yeah. And make him punk rock. The opening of this movie feels like I just opened up a comic book because I have context of what's going on throughout the DCU that we have not seen yet. 3 centuries is 300 years. That is 1725. That's Themyscira. That's Atlanteans. That's probably Vandal Savage at some point. That's a lot of people that we could potentially see. So he laid groundworks for possible prequels. And we'll talk about what the possible sequels could be in a second. Hello, Chris. How are you, buddy?
It's gonna explode. Let him talk.
He's gonna explode.
It's gonna come out in a wave like from the Death Star.
Let me get this. So I'm sitting watching this movie. In the scene that had me go, okay, David Cornsweet is definitely Superman. Like, I look at him and I go, you're Superman. You're Superman now, buddy. This is you. Because when that kaiju shows up, which is the most comic book thing in the world, I fucking love it. Because he shows up, he gets really, really big, starts off little, gets really, really big. Terrific, and the Justice Gang, LOL, James Gunn, JG, hilarious. That's another Easter egg for you. But they show up and he's talking perfect. It's like, is there any way we could like not fight it, study it? I was like, hey, that's Superman stuff. And then when he saves the people in the building, and they emphasize the S on the chest, on the back of the cape, as the window cracks, because a crack of hope came to stop this. And he turns around and he asks everybody on this floor if they're okay.
He keeps asking everybody, right?
And then
he's so
they
good.
say yes, and then he smiles, and I was like, God damn it, this is a Superman movie. We are watching a Superman movie. So, now, Superman, boom. The Clark Kent scene, which made Clark Kent relatable, is the first interview.
Yes.
Which we got a little bit in the trailer, but they emphasize a lot more that this guy cares about humanity. And I was like, God damn it, this guy's Superman. This is awesome. He's sticking up for himself. He's not letting his girlfriend, like, you know, she's in Lois Lane mode, and he's like, no, I'm trying to help people. There's a war and shit. I'm making dinner right now.
Did you guys hear him say his girlfriend, Lois Lane in Lois Lane mode? Like,
yeah.
girlfriend is one level, but Lois Lane is a whole
yes,
other
she
level.
is. That's why she is the reporter that she is. It's
Right.
like,
Yep.
So let's talk about the Justice Gang real quick. We don't deserve Nathan Fillion. I'm gonna just say this again. Nathan Fillion should have been Nathan Drake the second year Uncharted had came out ever. This man's charm is so good that of course he's the one to explain that this man has weird glasses. Of course. It has to be him. It has to be him. He's the ridiculous one who can't keep his mouth shut. Besides the spinning middle fingers, which is like the most rewindable scene in this movie, it's going to be the spinning middle fingers. It will be gift to shit. I cannot wait. Mr. Terrific.
Oh.
Mr. Terrific is exactly that in the comics. He's that smart. He's that, like, sort of annoyed that no one else is as smart. And it's fucking
He's so
awesome.
over it, dude.
He is
so
over it. He is like, I need more people in this gang immediately.
Right.
He's like, please don't go. Please help. Like, but he's awesome. They gave him time. They gave him his own scene.
There's
other characters that know how great he is.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about that character.
The garage door scene was hilarious, though.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
It is exactly that. Also, arguably the best outfit in the fucking movie, too. Mr. Terrific's jacket in real life.
There's gonna be so many people
The
cosplaying
universe
this year.
is about to drop
You
there.
gotta understand, Mark. They've been cosplaying this guy the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, they know how cool he looks already. Because now normal people would be like, we're not gonna fair play jacket. And people are like, I've been buying it from this one site for 12 years. Like, Mr. Terrific is so good of a character. He is the Reed Richards of this world.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
he's that smart.
Yeah,
he's that smart.
Right. I almost expected him, and I was telling Chris this. I expected him to almost be more Vulcan-like because he's so damn smart that he has a hard time relating to people just in general.
It's a lot of exhales with him.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
You okay, buddy?
He in the comic he watches the Watchtower and stuff.
Yeah. We need to check on Chris.
And in the animated series too.
I just
in the animated series as well, right?
Animated series, yeah. I just want to talk about Nicholas Hoult real quick.
Amazing.
And then I'll give Chris the floor.
Dude, that oh my God.
Nicholas Hoult needs way more attention than he's not getting.
Thank you.
He's been good for a long fucking time.
I have stanned this man since UK Skins circa 2004.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
I don't know an actor who can play scared and be an asshole. Like, in Nosferatu, I was like, we gotta get this guy safe. Like, this poor man, please help him. And now I'm like, fuck this dude. Fuck this guy. Fuck Lex Luthor. I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
He was a great Lex. Like, I love that they weren't like baby versions of themselves, but they're young enough to where we get to see them at this level,
and the
right?
amount of things he's done in the past 3 years for this is like he's hated this man since day one. Also, shout out to Michael Ian Black being made up Tucker Carlson. Totally full.
Yes.
Everybody go rewind Stellar.
A+.
But yes. I will give the floor to Chris. I will come back for more Easter eggs towards the end.
Yes, because I'm worried about him.
Chris Ryans.
Well.
I'm worried
my
about
man, my mellow. How are you feeling this evening?
You know, I've been wanting this for a while.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that the world is finally seeing Superman for what I haven't seen him as for decades, and this movie, Mike Roker, this when I Roke, you'll get this because I was I was like Rob Henson.
Yeah.
May he
Yeah.
rest in peace. I
May
was
he
like
rest in
Rob
peace,
Henson.
Yeah.
Oh my God! They did it! Oh, they did it! You know, what I mean, like that is what was what was happening the whole time. Did I get emotional during this thing?
Mm-hmm.
There was one
Yep.
part that really, really got to me.
Same.
I'll let you guys
They
know
were-
when we get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was this I mean this was all right. The Titan show. There was like one of the major reasons why I like this show is that it was a fully realized DC universe, DC world, where all the heroes and villains were there. They were already doing their thing. They were already having their adventures and all that stuff. The fact that we're getting dropped into a world like this for a cinematic universe of sorts is the best thing ever. And I think that James Gunn and team did a great job bringing, making this world seem a fully realized DC universe, and probably setting up the multiverse of what happened with Ultraman. But everyone from top to bottom was so good. David Cornsweet is Superman.
Yep.
Like, Tom Welling will probably still be my favorite. Tyler Hoechlin,
Amazing.
but Cornsweet is a great Superman. Like there's no, I don't have nostalgia goggles when it comes to like a lot of things, but with Superman, I'm not so beholden to Christopher Reeve that I put everyone else in the corner because they can't relate to, they can't reach that status just because he was like the first one in the movies to to do it. He was great, and they're all each one has like each one except
For show the mug. Present the mug.
the Voldemort of Superman.
It was Lois' show anyway.
Sorry, Rain.
Amen. We all love Terry Hatcher.
Absolutely.
Dude,
I've loved her since Tango and Cash. Thank you.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Roke and I have talked about this one instance I had watching Creed, where
Claire knows about this
I know
too.
about this too.
where I was holding a box of Junior Mints,
Okay.
and we get to a part like we get to a part where Donnie asked Rocky, like, who won that third fight between you and Apollo, and he said he won, and I was that was 20 plus years of
Waiting for that.
I knew it. Just vindication that that it happened. That I had these Junior Mints in my hand, and I went yes, and I crushed them, and pretty much made them into one bar. This happened again, and I forgot which scene it was. I think it was maybe something with GL, or not. I'm pretty sure. All right. I do this thing where I whisper scream, and I was like Superman, like in the theater. I was just doing that because there were so many like great parts, like him saving the squirrel.
Real squirrel.
Right?
Squirrel.
Also,
Wait a minute.
squirrel.
This is. I'm sorry, but I know it's Marvel. It's not DC.
Yes.
This is the origin story for Tippy Toe.
No, that squirrel was Chip, the Green Lantern.
No, it's Tippy Toe, Squirrel Girl crossover DC Marvel expansion.
Well, before Chris goes back,
The Green-
that was a real
yeah.
squirrel, by the way.
Wow.
We got
Actual
multiple
squirrel.
versions.
He saved in a box.
A real
God
squirrel.
damn right.
Yeah, real squirrel. Or sweat did that.
So like his character and everything was just like it was so spot on. Yes, it reminded me of Superman the animated series. He was that kind of dude. He was he also reminded me of like the current run of Superman, like that. Absolutely. All-Star, yes. Birthright, yes. A few like hints from Superman of all season. Like everything they said, they were taking from like
yeah. They literally put a little of everything and put it in a pot and said, "Here you go."
Yeah, and they did that. Lois, Erica Durance from Smallville will always be my favorite Lois Lane. Well, not always. I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to say always, but until But
was that Erica from Smallville?
Erica Durance.
Yeah, she was great. She was great.
Brosnahan,
amazing.
Lois Lane, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm in
Our
love
Miss
with her.
Maisel does well yet again.
I have not seen her in anything else. That's all I know.
Yeah, no.
I know her.
See, I'm embarrassed that I didn't realize that she would make an amazing Lois Lane until until like it popped up online. With David, it was different because it's like when I saw him, I was like, "Oh shit!" He looks like Superman, right?
Well, she, like,
but with her,
like
I never put two and two together until there was buzz online. And I'm like, "Oh my god, please make this happen!" Like right away, I was like, "Yes." I can't believe I didn't see it. So, yes.
Yep. Yep. 100%.
Healing my soul. This movie.
Nicholas Holt. Nicholas Holt is the biggest hater that this universe has ever seen. His Lex was so, and I'm going back to it again. My favorite is Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville.
Nice,
but this Lex is so goddamn good. His Lex was amazing. His Lex. Yeah. It's quintessential because it had that like I hate Superman because he takes away from humanity in his eyes. He takes away from humanity, and it should be him that is going to be lauded as like the savior of humanity. Like, man, like they did all that, like, Superman animated series, Justice League Unlimited, Lex, like it's in there. And I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Okay. This asshole knocking over the pencils, like, just like every
in the mug.
Like, what a dick. When you did warn people to spoil it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When he shot Bro, when he shot the vendor dude in his pocket universe, that is in the bleed. Mike Roker, you know what I'm talking about. It's in the bleed.
Yes, it is.
I
got stuff.
Yeah. There's like he's coming back as Bizarro.
Fuck yeah. And you called that, by the way. Flowers to you. You called that one.
I've had some shitty ex-boyfriends in my day, but not a single one of them locked me in the void.
Right?
No.
Over a paper.
Over a paper.
So I guess I got that going for me.
The Justice Gang. All right. I was very worried about Mr. Terrific and him being a caricature and playing a minstrel character from the shit that I've seen.
It was the opposite.
He definitely watched a lot of Black Dynamite before.
Let's thank God.
Yes. Yeah. He was genius Luke Cage. He was Luke Cage.
He's not here for your shit.
With many degrees, and I thought he did it. And I thought he was great. That scene when he's taking out all those people right before they get to the portal, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Henry, the goat.
Henry,
absolutely,
the goat.
I knew nothing about him, and I am immediately in love with that character. I need to know everything about him. I need to know what his favorite food and his favorite color is.
Extensive reading list at the end of the show.
Okay,
great.
I love him.
Claire, what you're saying right there is
that's it.
Mission fucking accomplished. Is to get people so much more interested in these characters. Like, I love the MCU, but like for a while, people were like, this is it and that's all, and DC is shit, this and that. And I'm like, why don't y'all see what I see? Like, this DC is amazing and they have an amazing universe, and people are finally starting to see that. It just had to be in some kind of particular way that we exposed them to it, and James Gunn has done it.
Yeah. And he did it in a way where it doesn't feel like it's copying the MCU. It's its own damn thing, right?
Yeah,
and that's what I love. That's what I love. It like because I'm glad. While it's super frustrating, I'm sorry to interrupt, Chris, but to me, while it's super frustrating that we are behind because I wish we were further along, I'm glad we had enough time to remove ourselves from all that to be at this point. It actually worked out for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every scene was made with love. I think that's the thing, is that you could feel the love that was put into this IP and these characters and the effects and the costuming and the script and the direction and the thing that made this so different than the previous Superman movies, the previous DCEU stuff that we've gotten, is that like this was just made with joy, and these people fucking love this shit. Every person, and it seems like it was fun to make. It's fun. I imagine it was fun to make, fun to be a part of. That they were so excited to be writing and creating this thing, and because of that, you saw that reflected in what we got, and so we had fun. It was just they love this shit, man. And you felt it.
James Gunn is a nerd who knows exactly what he's doing with this type of shit.
Yeah.
Those Guardians movies don't feel like MCU movies. That's why
they don't. They are.
Those characters show up in other movies. You're like, oh,
yes.
Like as soon as Star-Lord left the James Gunn movie, what happened? Everybody hated him. Am I wrong? Happened. This
got to be made with love, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it was the passion is there. I think we're off to a great start. James Gunn is very serious about these scripts being tight as well. I mean, we could get into it. I mean,
look, man, when once people saw this, and then the possibility of like, you know, other people, like when Lex goes off the Belle Reeve, I'm like, oh man, we could really get the Legion of Doom, and it wouldn't look ridiculous in this world.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Like with the MCU, it's like the superheroes are brought into the real world. That's what it seemed like. We are being dropped into this fantastical, you know, superhero world. Like it's nothing about that. Like it's close to what we.
That's 3
There are no
centuries old.
There are no real life cities in this world. This is all like the states may be the same. The states may be the same, but the cities, there's no New York, there's no Philly, there's no, you know, Los Angeles or anything like that, Chicago, anything like that. None of that. It's all these DC made Central City, Coast City, you know, Gotham, Metropolis. All that shit, you know. You know, the fact that we're getting dropped into that.
Yeah.
And like one of the things with, like, you know, with Lex is nothing. I want to see him team up. Of course, Brainiac, but I want to see him team up with the Joker.
World Finest is happening.
Like there's,
World Finest is happening. Period.
And
Chris wants to watch the world burn.
Oh,
I love that. Like at first, I was like, when it came to the end credits, if I'm jumping ahead, when it came to those end credit scenes, I was conditioned to being okay. They're going to set this up. They're going to set that up. Nope. It was just more from this particular, you know, this particular story. Fantastic. Let all these movies just be random issues on the rack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let them all just be random issues.
Yep.
And, you know, like the suits can show up in a Batman movie or Blue Beetle or something like that.
He's definitely going to be in everybody's movie.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, I remember what's his like, Cornswood said, like, you know, who would you want to team up with? And he said Nightwing.
Yeah.
I was like,
correct answer.
Yes.
Who's probably going to be in that Batman?
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yes. I need to see that glorious rear in IMAX.
Yes.
Right.
You know,
Not wrong.
But yeah,
I
like
saw. Yeah, I mean,
And Gucci made a comment earlier. Agreed. I need to protect him. I need to hold him close to
But you
home.
want to be scared for him. That's
Yeah.
just right when we get to that
Because
point.
that's my problem
Because
with Superman.
he
Is I'm
is
never
he
scared
is
for
invulnerable
Superman.
to a certain point, but he's not infallible, and
Right.
he can still be hurt. There are ways of doing this.
Yeah.
You know,
people
unfortunately,
call him
don't get him near magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like, you know, a lot of these moviegoers and whatnot who have never read a book called him weak. They called it Superman weak because he was always getting hurt and things like that. Like, he's fighting an Omega level, you know, opponent. Like, you know, he's starting off fighting the evil version of himself.
they don't care. He's not Homelander.
Okay,
Not
but here's
that's why they don't care.
Here's the thing, though. Part of the reason why Christopher Reeve holds has the hold he has on the character is not just because he played him first. He did, yay. I mean, as far as the movies are concerned,
Yeah.
he did. But what got him the chokehold on that character is because in real life, he was Superman. In real life, he was that kind of a good person. And the one thing you could always say about Christopher Reeve, even after he was in a wheelchair and couldn't move much of anything, he was never weak. Weak was never, ever, ever a word you were going to come across. And to me, when you talk about the character of Superman, if you want to bring it to a level that makes more sense to people, think about Christopher Reeve. Was he ever weak? And the answer is no, he wasn't. And the same thing goes for the character in the comic book that he played one time, just happened to kind of look like, you know, Superman isn't weak. You know, failing, being hurt, any of those things don't make you weak. That's part of the human experience. And it's one of the reasons why I've always had trouble with people saying they can't identify with Superman, you know, because he's not relatable. He's always been relatable because regardless of what he can do, he's still, from his point of view, he's still just a dude. And he's going to go through the same crap that every other human goes through, even if he isn't technically a human. I mean, depending
and
on,
that's another thing.
how
is that
deep you want to get into it, you know, that whole thing. But you know what I mean? It's just like, it is relatable because Superman can be hurt. It doesn't make him any less of what he is. And
100%.
what he is never going to be weak. And if you think that he is, I'm sorry to tell you, you're Lex Luthor.
There's so many different types. Yep.
And that's the other thing that makes him so
living in
human
Lex's
too,
world right
is that like he's honestly, and for him to also know like that universal feeling, like that human feeling of not feeling like you belong, because he's doing absolutely everything he can, but he knows that he is not human.
Right.
That he knows that it's so isolating to be the only person left of your kind, except for his cuz and his dog. But which awesome, by the way.
Get to that later.
To know that like you are the kind of person that other people can't relate to. You're not like other people on your planet. It's so isolating to know how deeply you care about other people, but how much that they, on a lot of levels, will never fully accept him for who he is, because
87 years.
So
I've heard people say that too. I've seen, I know a fanfic author once wrote about how for Clark Kent, how difficult it must be to be so incredibly extraordinary, doing your very best to be ordinary, while knowing that you will never be ordinary, even if some of the things you go through are ordinary things. They're just on a completely different level, right? Because that's, you know, all of that is wrapped up into it. And that's part of the thing with Superman. This is like, yeah, you can look at it just on surface level, you know, he flies, he's mostly indestructible, blah, blah, blah. But there is so much more depth to the character that, you know, and it's not a failing on people's parts. It's just a reality that they don't look deeply past that. How hard would it be to be good at everything and have to not be good at everything, to pretend to not be good at everything, to know that you stand out and have to try really hard not to stand out. And all the time, like, and you can never slip. You can never accidentally, like, oh, just tonight I'm going to be the star of the show. You can't, because it ruins everything.
Also, he's been doing it 3 years.
The character's a lot deeper than he gets credit for, but I do think it's because it's not so obvious as somebody like Bruce Wayne, you know, who saw his parents, you know, vanished in front of him. That's a more, you know, people feel that more viscerally because it's more on the surface. But I think with Superman, it is the reality that you have to dig deeper and find why he is relatable and also why he's not relatable, but at the same time you can understand where that would be difficult. And keep in mind that if you're against doing bad things, like really, really against it, not like Batman against it, but like actually against doing bad things, it's a lot harder to win a fight. And that's just the real truth of the world, right? I mean, that's why we like Andor, because it shows the part that we don't want to think about our heroes having to do. Right. And that's the same thing with Superman. He can't do those things, and therefore, you know, he's a little bit, you know, handcuffed.
I think of two things, and it's funny because they both involved in two different movies have done this in their own way, and it involves his father, Glenn Ford as Pa Kent in the Superman the movie, and the talk they have about, like, you know, I know you're here to do all these wonderful things, but then you have to do this the right way. You know, you can't show off, so to speak. You know, it's like you're here for a purpose. And also we see that with how the Kevin Costner Pa Kent and how he tells them to not save him. And that he makes the ultimate sacrifice for his son, but he's teaching him a lesson. And it's that same lesson. It's like all these years later, that's such an important lesson that we see run through this character. And he's still, you know, there's a reason why he is the way he is. And his parents have such a huge part to do with it. Not his Kryptonian parents in this instance, but
And also, can we talk about the Kents for a minute?
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Character actors. Let's go.
And they have not been depicted in that way. They've all, in my memory of what I've seen.
Sure, yeah. They're like hot old people usually.
Usually it's a Hollywood version of like, nah, these folks are in Kansas. They're Kansas farmers, been working the lands. Those people are Kansas farmers working the lands their whole life.
They were always beautiful people, except for the old movies. You know, the first,
no, because Glenn Ford, as Mark mentioned, you know, for somebody like me who's seen Gilda 572,000 times, let me assure you, Glenn Ford is still a hot old dude, okay? Because I love you, Johnny. I love you so much. I think I
Thank you, Henry. That's the scene.
Yes, it's so
She's
good.
on the phone trying to use this smartphone.
Immediately
while
in love with them
Jimmy
both.
is congratulating Clark for getting a front page, and they're like fucking dancing. I was like, this is a fucking Superman.
Yeah.
I just kept fucking saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
Has anyone caramel popcorn? Just go, this is a Superman movie. Like,
they done brought us into a comic book. What were they thinking?
Was it mentioned before I got on here about Jimmy Olsen's meta-human ability of having super stroke?
Being a chick magnet?
Listen,
his stroke is undeniable. Apparently, this dude, he must be a legend.
He's a legend, bro.
That is a superpower in its own sense. Because that man, look, I love him. I don't remember the actor's name, but I loved him. He's amazing in The Righteous Gemstones. He's like a main character in The Righteous Gemstones. He's like the son of Danny McBride in The Righteous. Incredible.
That makes sense.
And look, I think he's funny. I think he's a great actor. I love him. He's a lightweight punching in the heavyweight finals over here. Okay,
hey, that's why it's hilarious.
Incredible.
The Riker of Necropolis.
Yeah, the fact that he just it's how you carry it.
You gotta let us know your secrets, guy. Because wow.
Skylar Gizondo. I always want to call him Tyler, but it's Skylar Gizondo is his name. Yeah, he was great in Booksmart. Also, like
yes.
like,
oh my God, yes, he is in that.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's funny until I see him pop up and I was like, I forgot how much I like this guy. Like,
So good. And if you haven't
Yeah.
watched Gemstones, go watch him in Gemstones.
I know,
He's
I
so
gotta watch
good.
it. I know I have to watch
So good.
it.
He's
Jimmy Olsen, the
amazing.
character, has always been a stud, and the reason you know is because Lois Lane hasn't killed him yet.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So funny though, her being like,
How
"Wow,
you do it, also?
how did?"
Yeah.
He's just like, and
was
he's
all of
like,
us.
Jimmy got game.
Like, where did that come from?
he's so annoyed by it. He's just like,
That's the other
Right,
thing too.
right. It's like you're sitting there. I mean, I get it. It's like, you know, we have this
She's-
version of Miss
she's
Tessmacher,
extra.
right? And
Yeah.
Right.
and it's great
Mutant
that
toes.
they utilize the character in
The
this
mutant
way, and
toes,
I'm
yeah.
glad that they had an important part in it too, right? But it's so funny. I would never have
Yeah.
thought of, you know, Tessmacher and Olsen together. I'm like, what the hell? I was like,
Right.
I knew it right away when that was all coming together. I was like,
That
it's
was the
her.
twist.
I was like,
That was
handles
the
it like
twist.
Dick Dulce, you know?
Like, so funny. But
Yeah.
like that was one of the there's so many delightful little like unexpected twists in this movie, and that was one of them, the realization that her selfies that I have been in my brain, it's Alamo Drafthouse, you're not allowed to talk, but in my brain I've been internally roasting her for. I'm like, oh my god, this basic bitch, I love you, I love that you're doing this. You basic hunty, I love you very much. You gorgeous queen. Your selfies in the war room, great.
Yeah.
And just in my head, just be like, oh, you little thing, you.
Mhm.
And then to have him send all the selfies and have all the war plans in the back, and I'm like, you amazing goddess,
Yeah.
brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant woman
Brilliant.
that nobody took seriously, including
Nope.
me. I'm sorry, I slept on you, girl.
And well, I was did. Well, I was did. I was like,
Yeah.
what's your deal? I was like, oh my god.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god, she just sent me 800 selfies.
It was just
She's like,
insurance.
"What
Look, it was
again?"
insurance because they were very aware that yes, look, I'm in with these folks, but if something goes down,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm scared.
Right.
Here's
I got a
collateral.
backup plan here. It's like, you know, it's like,
Gotta have your insurance.
yeah.
Thinking
Like
ahead, baby.
another
Thinking
selfie.
ahead.
Blackmail.
Did
Oh,
you guys
man.
discuss the twist of Jor and Laura L?
So,
Pair?
Oh,
Did you guys
So-
go into that at all? Yeah.
No,
we
yeah,
didn't go
no,
to that.
no, no.
I didn't really go to that
not
yet.
yet.
Yeah, that was.
Really? For-
I
I
love
wanted to
that.
hear
Who
you
knew
guys.
that guy was in it, by the way?
There was
Right?
rumor he was Jorah.
I didn't know.
We were, yeah. I was like, it's a lot of Philly in this movie.
Yeah.
So I think Lex is still lying.
You think so?
Yeah.
We
We won't know until Brainiac shows up. I'll get into that later.
Well, my thing is why hasn't Kara told him?
Because she's partying.
No, but I mean, like
She's vibing.
That's
dude.
a good point.
she could have said something, or he could have approached her like, "Yo, here's what I read from the message. Like, is
Yeah,
this true?"
yeah.
You know, so hopefully we'll get more of that in her movie.
I mean, because there may be more to it, right? But the fact that this information was used against them in a brilliant way in this film,
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
worked beautifully because it's like that's scary. It's like what the hell, like you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
And
reminded me of the two astronauts in All Star, Barrel and Lilo or Lilo, however you pronounce her name. They had that same purpose, right? They come to take over, right?
Mhm.
And so I loved it. I was like, that was a great
It was a
twist,
cool
man.
twist. It was a
He
cool
hurt
it's-
my
twist.
feelings. His reaction hurt my feelings. I
But,
didn't like
yeah. But
My
the
baby
fact that
boy.
it wasn't translated into actual English for everyone to hear is like there's more behind this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But
Because it's still a
no, I
choppy
think-
video regardless. There's still stuff missing
I
from
think
this
no,
video.
but he confirmed it. He confirmed
Okay.
like Terrific confirmed it. Kal-El
Okay.
confirmed it, and I think number 4 kind of confirmed it as well.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So
Number 4.
yeah,
My
that's
king, Alan
and
Tudyk.
that's the thing.
Mhm.
But
Scary.
I think this is fantastic
Scary.
that it doesn't. It sends a nice message that it's for once we're getting not so good Krypton or Kryptonian society
Yeah.
because they touched on this a little bit in the My Adventures with Superman, that animated series,
Yeah.
a bit. And that seems to be the case here, where it's not. They didn't bring him here out of some righteous such and such or whatever. It was to be fruitful and multiply and rule. This world. Bring back Krypton.
Have a harem.
A harem.
Excellent. Yeah. And
did not expect that word to be used so many times when I watched it
right
here this afternoon.
And pretty much what we were given is, if you go by the comics in the multiverse, we were given Ultraman's parents and their mission.
Yes.
Switched over to Earth Prime for our Superman, because that's
Very
what
well
that's what Ultraman's parents wanted for him to rule over. It was Earth 3. To rule over that.
Ultraman's great.
Yeah,
That makes him stronger.
Oh, so could in turn he somehow see Ultraman's parents from his reality, seeing what they have to say and have him say what he always wanted to hear, right? It would be cool to see that twist. I would love to see it.
Ultraman is Ultraman in name.
Yeah, it's because he's a clone, right? So he's not even. Yeah. They cloned him.
So maybe they'll still do Ultraman and do the whole crime syndicate thing, but this Ultraman, when he went to that black hole, Bizarro World's happening. And no one should even bat an eye at that in this world. When he's fighting that kaiju, if you look in the crowd, I need to see it again. When you look into the citizen and whatnot, there's other people just still going about their day.
This is Tuesday. Kaiju, whatever.
Probably.
Justice Gang is here to handle it.
But that's exactly what happens in real life. I mean,
Which is like that.
No matter what's going on, there's a percentage of people that just keep going about their business.
Well, just like what's going on in the apartment when, Lois and Clark are in there together, and there's this fight in the background, which ended up being one of the best scenes in the film, because I love that. It was hilarious, and yet it was romantic all at once.
That's the first shot we got.
It's like,
Also, shout out to the internet memes about Superman. That Superman, in that scene specifically, he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go get my dog. He's scared and alone, so I gotta go because he's probably scared and alone." But also the rage coming in and flipping Lex Luthor's desk and be like, "Where's my fucking dog?" It's not what he said.
My dog.
He might as well have.
You're like, and any pet parents are like, "Been there. I would murder you if you touched my dog. You touch my dog." Yep. I don't have heat vision, but I'm manifesting it right now.
His mug says Space Lex.
I'm ignoring the online discourse because I don't understand why people can't like something without crapping on something else.
Space Lex, it's great.
That's my biggest issue. Stop crapping on other things to say you like something. It's okay to just like something without having to dog out everything else.
And we don't have to compare everything to each other. Things can be different, and they can also both be good. We don't have to sit here and be, "This sucks because I liked Henry Cavill better." We don't have to. We don't have to play this game. And
it's like you can just enjoy it.
Like them both, and we can dislike them both, and we don't have to compare them and say that one's a failure because you didn't like, him as Superman as much as somebody else. Like, it doesn't. They can all coexist, and you can all enjoy all of them. Except for
hold on.
Except for
not his show.
Not his. Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
He's shitty Superman anyway, so.
Not his show.
AC Slater. Didn't work. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I didn't want him to talk. I just want to be clear about that for the record.
Because when he opens his mouth, he's a bigot, which is cute.
There is
among many other negative things, but like I said, I was never,
Let's talk about things that are cool.
Yeah.
So, a lot of Easter eggs in
there. real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michael Ian Black. Ian Black.
Yo.
Yes.
Bro, come on, man.
Tucker Carlson.
No.
What?
No. No, that's
I mean,
what is
Gilbert.
his name?
You think,
Godfrey. He's Godfrey.
Yeah.
He's Godfrey.
No, his name is like something Ray, but he could be hiding his
Oh
name.
yes, yeah, because they've done that before. Where he's hidden his name.
Go,
Yeah,
go.
Godfrey is the propaganda strategist for Darkseid.
Yeah.
And in a lot of iterations of Superman in DC Universe, he has those Tucker Carlson type shows, and like Smallville, they've done it in
Wait a minute.
Superman and Lois.
They did Superman and Lois.
Yeah,
Really
that's
good
right.
at Justice,
That's where I
Right.
just remember it from. I was like, wait a minute, I remember that character from somewhere. I was like,
Right.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
But we
So-
never got to it in Superman
No.
and Lois.
Of course.
They ended it
Yeah,
too soon.
yeah.
We didn't get
But-
to a Young Justice
Like,
either.
In a similar
Yeah.
vein, wait, so can you guys tell me who Sean Gunn is supposed to
I'm
be?
about to tell you everybody
Oh.
right now.
Go
Tell
for
you
it.
right now.
Please tell me, because
Sean
that
Gunn.
was the funniest way. I've been waiting the whole movie to see what his cameo was going to be,
Sean Gunn
and
is
it
Maxwell
did not
Lord.
disappoint. He's
Yes.
Maxwell who?
Maxwell
Maxwell
Lord.
Lord.
Is that
Maxwell
who
Lord.
Pedro Pascal
Oh,
played in
okay.
Wonder Woman?
Yes,
yeah,
you got
that-
Pedro
yeah,
Pascal played
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
He's
thought.
the
All the-
benefactor of the Justice Gang.
All
I know
the
who that is,
technology
yeah.
you see in the movie is Lord Tech. That's him.
That is him. Okay,
That's
I
him.
missed that. I feel
Like
I've heard
even
the
even the microphone,
Except for the
even the
Ken-
microphone.
television.
The microphone, her recorder during the interview is
Yeah.
all Lord Tech. The building, Lord Tech.
except for the television in the Kent's living room.
Sure, of course. They know.
That one's a Luther Vision
The
television.
Luther Vision. Yeah. But yeah,
Yo, and
that's
the fact that they
Maxwell Lord.
showed
He is supposed to
put
be
the
the
Stag
villain for
building?
Supergirl. Stag building, which ties to Metamorpho.
ties to Baby Joey or Baby Dave,
Yes.
Baby Dave,
Baby
and,
Joey.
Baby
Yeah.
Joey.
So Simon Stagg owned Stagg. Metamorpho dated Simon Stagg's daughter. He didn't like that, and made him Metamorpho.
Yeah.
Pretty much how that goes.
Yeah. When
But-
like after the public turned on Supes and he walked
Right.
into that building, that was Stag's building.
Mm-hmm.
So, more Easter eggs. Every street sign is a creator.
Yep.
Alex Ross, Mark Wade, Dan Jurgens,
Oh,
Alan Moore,
I love that.
Grant Morrison. They're all street signs.
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah. Like there's no product placement in this movie. It's all in universe continuity.
Big Belly Burger,
Big Belly Burger,
Tacos.
Chacos, Jitters.
Yeah.
Jitters, yeah.
Jitters
I
is
forgot what
fantastic.
the coal is called. Yeah, he's also in Peacemaker season 2 as well. But Maxwell Lord.
Oh, that's right.
Also,
the Peacemaker
cameo.
Peacemaker cameo.
Yeah.
Killed me.
Everybody freaking laughed in the
He's-
theater. That was an awesome moment.
Max
I was
Lord-
like crying.
Max Lord in the
Deceased.
comics has like telekinetic powers
Oh,
to the point where his nose bleeds and shit, and he's the
he's
at
11.
pretty much at one point he's the only like confirmed kill of Wonder Woman. She like breaks his back and shit.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, that
She
Yes.
makes
Oh
him
my
turn
god,
around.
I forgot all
yeah,
about
she
that.
turns his whole head around. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. I remember my friend
That's
showing
Maxwell
me
Lord.
that
He's
book, and he
mad
goes,
to have
"Read
her
this."
kill him.
And he goes, "You're gonna trip out." And I remember,
made
I was like,
Diana
"What the
snap.
hell, dude?"
Yeah,
Like
that's
he
not
made
good.
Diana snap.
You,
That's
he,
crazy.
does, he does
Yep.
not snap.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, how far do you have to go to make Diana snap? Like,
Now, correct me if
Whoa.
I'm wrong. Was the Trinity around there? Like, because I remember Batman and Superman being pretty close to
Probably.
her during that
I
time,
think
right?
that's like Rebirth or something.
Yeah,
forgot
I
which
remember.
one.
I remember when that happened, and I was like, "What the hell, dude?"
Yeah, it's when he saves the girl, those tankers that are flying, they say DC on them. That's another Easter egg. Metropolis Meteors is an Easter egg. Every person in the Lex video game room thing
Yes.
are all real people that Lex Luthor once worked with in some way throughout Superman's continuity. They all have first
cool.
and last names.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking books. I'm talking. There's a character in there from Superman versus Alien. Swear to God.
The big mustache guy one night. Weren't
Big
some of them
mustache
clones?
guy.
oh, yeah.
Weren't some of them clones, or were they
No,
all? Did they
one
were
were
all-
a pair of twins,
okay.
and those twins were the Tiger twins, which is some super deep dive, obscure Golden Age one because
Yeah.
James Gunn's a nerd. He
Yeah.
knows what he's doing.
We got Otis
Otis, and what's his last name?
Berg.
Berg.
Oh my God. That's
Otis Berg,
Yes. Otisburg.
which
It's
is
just
an
a little
actual,
place.
which
Just
is
a
an
little place.
actual borough in Gotham now. Otisburg, Gotham now. Yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
Otisburg. Yeah.
Otisburg.
Mm-hmm.
Otisburg.
Oh, and,
Yeah.
and on the subject of cameos, I'm just gonna insert this really quickly. Shout out to Will Reed for doing his normal day job for the movie.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Because that was cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
throw
That was
out
very cool.
Yeah.
It brings me
Like,
how he
I saw
looks
that one.
like. He looks like Christopher Reeve, but he's got the bone structure of, like the facial bone structure of, even the stature of comic book Superman.
yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
looks
Exactly, dude.
out of the
He's
Yeah.
like he's like
That-
Superman
that's-
genes are strong in that
I know
family.
that family line. There's something going on there. It's
Yeah.
like maybe Kal-El did land on this planet. And
Yeah.
entirely possible.
There's some
Now,
Kryptonian in there
you're right,
somewhere.
Chris. That's so spot on. He
Yeah.
he absolutely looks so much like Superman.
Yeah.
Not even trying. Like
So
what the
good.
hell, dude? Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Let me tell you, I
that's-
enjoyed my pre-roll. I watched some really old Superman cartoons. Underoos
Fleischer?
Superman commercials.
Right.
I watched the Superman cartoon with him fighting a thawed-out Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, you watching the Fleischer shit? He was
Yeah, the
like
Fleischer stuff is
overpowered,
It's
That was
beautiful.
rad.
Those are
and
some
he was
beautiful.
fighting weather.
Yeah,
He was
I watched
punching
a
weather in the
weird like
face.
Oh, weather in
Spanish
the
Superman knockoff that was like all in Spanish, but it was like this like short, portly old guy speaking Spanish with bad special effects, saving his Lois Lane type.
super hombre.
Super old. The Alamo Draft House. If you ever get a chance, you got to go, and you
They're
have to go
great.
30 minutes early to see the pre-roll
So much
before the
fun.
trailers. As I'm sitting there watching Underoos commercials and like all of the action figures and the old
Mhm.
cartoons, and it was just a freaking delight, man.
Yeah.
I
Gotta
saw the
watch that
Underoos commercials
little known-
when they actually aired. And I actually had Underoos.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Mine were Wonder Woman though.
Yeah.
I had the Wonder Woman.
I don't remember if I had them or not.
I love it.
I remember
Uh,
I had mine because I'm still bitter that I grew out of them at some point.
So,
We need to bring back adult Underoos.
We need
So
to bring back
Supergirl-
adult Underoos.
Supergirl, the real owner of crypto, which
which
Sure.
makes so much sense.
It makes
is
a lot of sense.
drunk
Yeah.
ass. No,
and that's from the Tom King book, where she's about to celebrate her 21st birthday, and she goes drinking, and then after realizes she has a purpose, and
Yeah.
So that's all. Lobo's
That's-
going to be in that. and-
Ah,
And the
can't
moral of the
wait.
story as well is be strict with your dog.
Yeah,
You be loving with your dog,
right.
but your
Yep.
dog needs the boundaries.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yep.
they turn into crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
she
That's
just does
absolutely-
not
He's a
care.
good boy
Well,
at
she's been
heart.
through a bit. She saw her planet
Oh.
get destroyed.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Supergirl's
She's
went through a lot.
she's drinking away her shit right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
straight
That's
up.
what she's doing.
Yes,
That's
but
that segment.
but she should.
Because you can't
still-
go to a therapist with that one. They're gonna be
No,
like, "You did
no,
what now?"
No.
That's true. Gotta
The
take
child
care
I
of the
grew up
dog,
is in
though.
a bottle. Okay, well, we'll get a couple of these pills, and
You know what? I just go to the bar. That's what
Yeah.
the doctor said. Just go to the bar.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
Right.
and
You're gonna metabolize it quick enough anyway.
yeah.
Right.
Come
And to
back
talk
home.
about scenes that made us emotional, the scene that like I wasn't expecting, and then I saw it happen, and I was just all teary-eyed, was him with like fighting all those dudes, which I've forgotten what they're called now. And he did the spin, and then
Yeah.
of course,
Yes.
I just to
I
me
think
in that
that's what
moment,
happened.
yeah, to me in that moment is when I felt like a little kid again watching
Yeah.
Superman for the
Yep.
first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
That right there, encapsulated everything I wanted to see in one freaking moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
That's the part where where my Reese's Pieces turned into a bag of peanut butter. Like that was the moment.
sat there and crushed it like
Big
God's
old
hand
bag
and
of
Superman
peanut butter.
Somebody
flew.
started cutting onions at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was-
There
it
were
was-
also
yeah,
some
I
onions
just I,
being
lo-
cut.
I
with
love that
Papa
moment.
Kent.
It was really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Papa
the
Kent
Papa
got me
Pod
too.
Kent. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Eating
for
his
many
cereal
reasons.
or whatever and watching Crypto with the cows and
Yeah.
Papa Kent
Yeah.
just telling them things. We love
So-
A sensitive, warm dad.
Who do you
We
think
sure
is
do.
We do.
Who do you think escaped
Mush.
that rift? It could be anybody. Who escaped that rift? Who escaped Lex's little dimension prison? Because
Well, it was like a lot of folks.
Like I
Was
said-
something
like I
mentioned?
said-
Was something mentioned? Did I miss something?
No, but just say
Oh,
it.
but you
like,
know something
it
Yeah,
could be
it's just-
anything.
He
Right?
had a lot
You're gonna
of
take
shit
your
down there.
moment. You're
There's
gonna
gotta
like
be some bad eggs in there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's messing
Metamorpho
with
was cool
weird
too, by
shit.
the way. That
Metamorpho
was
great,
yeah.
and
Oh.
and that him being a floating spine with the head is literally comic accurate.
And
Yeah.
I always forget his name.
Anthony Kerrigan.
I want Anthony Kerrigan to have all of the success in the world
Yes.
because as somebody who is obsessed with Barry,
Yes, same.
and that was my introduction to Anthony Kerrigan.
Same.
I was like,
Oh.
this man,
NoHo Hank.
NoHo Hank is Metamorpho.
Mhm.
And this man is so special
Mhm.
in every way. He killed it as
killed it.
Metamorpho. I was just like,
He killed
that's our boy.
Only had a few scenes, but he was so good.
He
He was
saved
good. He
his
was
boy,
great in
too.
Gotham too.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, he
He's
was
an
in
awesome
Gotham
actor.
and like The Flash like the same week. He was zapped
Bananas.
and like somebody else on like the next night.
Scares the hell out of me, and yet he manages to be
He's been so
sexy at the same time. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
up with him? I was like,
He carries it well. He carries it well.
He's got something. I don't know what
he
it is.
does. He does. It's like, oh, he looks like he can hurt me.
Oh.
Hello. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think one oh I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna just say like, so there's rumors going around that they have casted Batman. Now, we don't have like names, but the rumor is that they're narrowing it down who they're gonna have play Batman. And I just realized who I want to play this character like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't even think of this.
I've
Spot?
heard some names that I can't
Who?
think of.
Spot.
No. Patrick Schwarzenegger is going to be Batman.
Oh, dude, I can see that.
Okay.
Patrick Schwarzenegger is going to
okay.
be Batman. Like,
I
Oh.
want to
I'm
do
in,
that.
and
That's
I'm
like
in.
I can
I'm
see
in.
it.
I'm in. I was like, oh my God, White Lotus is fucking yeah.
Chris is out. He's out.
I don't know,
He
I've
broke
been seeing
him.
what stuff does to it.
He would be a great Bruce Wayne because he's got that
Exactly. He
the
has the smile.
stature,
Yeah.
the look, and everything. So yeah,
I think
okay.
Patrick Schwarzenegger can do it.
I'm
Yeah.
not familiar enough with him to have an opinion on that particular thing.
I mean, I've only seen him in one thing.
But I also think
Yeah.
I
need to
also
see.
think that you have to be honest about the fact that we've been wrong before, as we've as we've talked about many times. Not we necessarily,
Yeah.
but like as a movie going audience, there have been a number of times where casting has come out and we've all looked at it like,
Heath
Yeah,
Ledger
look,
played
and
the
we've
children.
been and we've been 100% wrong.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
Like-
who thought Mr. Mom would be Batman?
Yeah.
I mean, what the
Right.
hell, dude?
That's what we were all saying. We're like,
would be
we're
Joker.
like,
No,
but like-
Remember
Oh,
when
no,
all
no,
of
no,
us
no,
shouted,
Raven
you
and
passed the
Mark, remember,
Twilight vampire is
Exactly.
Batman? And
Exactly.
I sat there and I said, you shut the fuck up.
Watch Good Time.
Right.
Get back
Watch
to
Good Time and
Right.
shut the fuck up.
Mr.
And who-
Mom?
whoever read a Wolverine, comic book and thought,
Yeah.
oh, you know what, the 6'2" gorgeous singing and dancing, all super charming, funny guy.
Australian
Let's
guy.
make
Yeah,
him
absolutely.
To be
Wolverine.
fair, Raven,
yeah.
it was a rough start.
It's
Just
a-
Well,
let's be honest.
It was, but
It was a rough
he
start.
had what
It was
he had the most important parts correct. Because honestly,
'cause
there was
X-Men
no
won.
way
Whoa.
you were going to convince me he could be vicious on any
boy.
level.
Yeah.
And he had vicious right off the bat.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
got that
nailed
one
that.
right.
Great.
X-Men
He
one
was-
is a little harsh nowadays. That movie
I
was-
and then
Well,
he made Logan, and it's like, wow,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
like, wow. I was like,
Yeah.
That
perfection.
movie's so
Great.
But
Great.
that's what I'm saying when you bring up somebody and your mind automatically goes, but it's just like,
Mhm.
okay, but sometimes we've done that and we've
Let
been
them
completely
cook.
wrong.
With
Exactly.
gun, let the gun verse cook,
let the
man.
gun
Yeah,
verse-
exactly.
Because we've all seen Beetlejuice and we're still not sure how the hell he made such an amazing Bruce Wayne and Batman.
But even that, I would have never.
I saw
had
the
I
dream
known
team.
that-
It was
who
like,
that
how?
character was. I was like, I would never would imagine he would be able to pull that off. And then you see him and you're
No.
like, what the hell, dude? Like, yeah, like
No.
he's got a lot going on under the
Yeah.
surface.
In that
It's really
particular
cool.
movie, there was a casting that made perfect sense, i.e., Jack as the Joker, and then there was a casting where we were all like, "Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?"
Like, I was
like
like,
nobody questions Jack being the Joker. Like,
Yeah.
right.
duh.
Like there was
I mean,
there
it's
was
his
a
movie.
movie. There was a movie
Yeah.
that Michael Keaton did with Henry Winkler called Night Shift.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
that's like for my family, just like Rhinestone. It's one of our favorite like comedy movies, and
Love that.
I was like, the guy from Night Shift is going to be Batman.
Right.
Johnny Dangerous is going to be Batman.
Oh my
And,
God.
and there's no question that looking back on those things now, we can nitpick things that we didn't like, that didn't fit, or how someone else did
Yeah.
it better later on. Like
Yeah.
that's entirely valid
Yeah,
arguments.
look,
but
Tom Cruise in Interview with the Vampire. My God.
right, but the fact of the matter is that when that movie was cast and released, I mean, just by what he had done previously, you were just going to assume that the only thing that was going to save this movie was Jack Nicholson, and Jack did his thing because he's Jack. But like, Michael
That's
Keaton was fucking amazing.
It was great.
Yeah, he was a great Bruce.
He
He
was
was a great Bruce. He was a great
amazing.
Batman.
And it's
Bird
funny
was young
too,
and
because
hungry
like you
back
think
then.
about the other things he did, and you're like, he's the hot, wealthy, eligible, mysterious bachelor.
Yeah.
I
And
was
they
like,
didn't-
oh,
why
yeah,
did they
I know.
consider
Like-
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Mitigate what you might think would
Mm.
be a problem for that. Like they didn't do
Yeah.
anything to mitigate those things. They were just like,
Mhm.
here he is. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, that is where that is his. There he is.
Yeah.
That is
It
him.
was.
Schwarzenegger, I'm gonna have to he's gonna have to start working out with Pops, I think.
I mean, he already is.
Oh, he already
he's,
is.
he's,
already
he's,
is.
yeah, he's,
He's a
he's
big
deceptively big. You know, he's
His
tall.
his pops will be like, come here, come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Come
give him there.
Yeah, but all
They
we can
work
do
out
is hope
together
that he has
already.
better.
I am
Yeah.
the knight.
'Cause I wanted either him or Toby James.
He just needs
monkey
to get better body
Theo?
movement than his
Theo
dad.
James.
does.
Oh, can you imagine?
I like
His
the
dad
idea.
is Mr. Freeze and he gets to play Batman.
So
Exactly.
funny. What a full
Listen,
circle moment.
Exactly.
I saw
I
weird,
love
like,
Arnold.
I
have
forgot all
always
about
loved
that.
Arnold, but his body movement is so terrible. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Just
large man.
please,
he's like,
Patrick
I have
needs
so
to
many
do better
muscles
than
that
that.
I don't know
No,
how to
it
move
doesn't
my
have
joints
anything to do
anymore.
with- It doesn't have anything to do with being large because Henry Cavill got pretty
Yeah.
big and his body movement is
Oh.
beautiful, and it's
But he
because he's
wasn't
had.
Mr. Olympia.
There's a lot about
Yeah.
that.
Well,
that is
okay,
he
true.
didn't win
that's-
7 Mr.
Yeah.
Olympias.
Yeah.
But again, Arnold
But
hasn't
I'm
been
not
in
gonna
that
lie.
shape for quite
Yeah.
some time, so he
Right.
could have, done a little bit more to move less like a robot. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
But
I saw a weird
Does he have the
fan
voice
casting
for
though that I thought
Yeah.
was very
he has the
interesting.
voice for it.
Yeah, he could
There's
do
a
it.
really cool variety interview with him talking to his dad. You should watch it. You get to see a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he could do it. I feel like it's just there's a certain
Now we all think that Batman has to growl every time he talks.
No, but Batman.
You know
is
what I think we're going to get though? I
Ah.
think we're going to get White Eyes Batman because we got White Eyes Terrific.
Mm.
Too.
Ooh,
We're
yeah.
going to get White Eyes, yeah.
Oh, you said white eyes. Okay, sorry. I was like, what is going on? I was like, what
I
is
think I
going
short
on,
circuited
dude?
there for a second. I saw
So-
somebody online though, like another nerd podcast, because of course I came out of the movie and we went
Mhm.
grocery shopping, and I didn't shut up about the movie. Ethan's like, okay, pat on your head, keep just whatever, just go ahead, stream of consciousness, keep talking about it. And then we came home, put the groceries away, and I started scrolling.
Mhm.
Somebody said that they could see Henry Cavill being cast as Batman in this universe.
also
as an
said
older
this.
Batman.
I also
That'd
said
be
this.
great
No, no, no,
too.
He was also a bunch of-
no.
I mean,
no.
I know,
He
and I
should
was
not-
like,
there should not be
I'm
an older Batman.
But
I
I
think.
think
Okay,
that
yeah,
he
let's
could be.
not
I
have
think
an
that
older
Henry Cavill could be a good Batman. I just don't know if he fits here.
Yeah,
I
or
think he'd be a good
making
Batman.
him come Batman. I mean, Superman at some point, right?
He can
It's
be,
just,
honestly,
yeah,
he can
whatever.
be whatever he
Same
wants
as
to be.
this-
I'll
this
watch.
one-
yeah, Henry Cavill
This
can
one
be
is
whatever
that
he
Superman.
wants, but
Whatever you want
I
to
think
do, I'll be there. But you know.
I think it's important when you move on to these new tellings and these new, directors, new everything. I think it's good to just let Hornswet, be
Yeah, of
all of the
course.
different.
I
And if there
agree.
are multiples, if there's Bizarro, whatever, like
Exactly.
let it be him
Yeah.
because he's
I
doing
agree.
he's doing a damn fine job, and there's no reason to bring
Yeah,
all
why
that
change his
mess in.
face?
yeah.
I don't know
Like,
the
you know.
conversation.
And again, this is as somebody who
No, as Batman.
worships at the altar of Henry Cavill, but
Mhm.
like, dude's gonna be Highlander, okay? He don't need
He's
Yeah,
gonna
like,
be in
He's
Warhammer.
okay.
and it's true.
He's
He's gonna be
fine.
fine. He's gonna be
Very busy.
fine.
He's
He is gonna be
give me
fine.
all of the Highlander.
So
And we don't even know what's ahead for the man because now that he's free to do this after Highlander, what could be next for him,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
So, I want him to have all the things.
Yeah.
I just want him to be in a movie that doesn't suck, 'Cause, like,
Sure.
he's been in so many movies that are just like,
Eh.
and it's not him. It's just
not
the
his
movies
fault. He's
themselves are just like,
Yeah.
you know.
He was the best
Yeah.
part about that Mission Impossible movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
I mean,
was. He plays a really good villain.
I thought he was really good.
little
in
rev up.
in
Mhm.
the Man from Uncle. He's
I
fantastic.
love that. I
Great.
thought that was a great
He's
flick.
fantastic.
Was
It was
a
a great
fun
The
flick.
other guy,
Yeah,
Richie
yeah.
one, he's having a lot of fun. The
Yeah.
latest
Oh yeah, the one.
He is having.
I forgot what the hell that movie was
Extraordinary
called.
League. It's a long ass name. It was great though.
I just,
He's like,
Yeah.
I would
he's
just
like,
like to see
The
him.
Ministry of a Gentlemanly Warfare.
yes, so that thing.
I would just like to see him get the success that he deserves because
Yeah.
he's
He's a star.
capable of it. He, you know what I mean? It's just like somebody put him in something where he doesn't get dragged down by the whole damn thing because
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have a
baby is not batting 1,000. Okay,
I have a reading list if people are interested.
Ooh.
but
Homework for the children.
We're going to talk about some other characters before we get to Superman.
You can post it online later, right?
I will post it online for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is
because I don't think our audience is always going to remember.
sure. That's totally fine. I will.
You know,
definitely-
send me that list, Rope, and I will. I'll put it.
I
on
will.
the,
I will
put it
forget
on
it
the
as
site.
soon as you
Yeah.
say it.
That's what I'm saying.
Lex Luthor and Man of Steel.
Yep.
You'll forget it like if Superman
goes
had give
in-
you a kiss and made you forget like Lois Lane did.
Right, right.
Yep.
Facts,
So-
though.
Just like that.
Facts.
Yep.
Highly recommend the Lex Luthor and Man of Steel book.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
Check that out.
My pal, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, which is relatively new.
Oh yeah.
Very, very funny.
We stand Jimmy.
The king.
Yeah. Hold on. What's the name of this book? It's
Henry
really
says
good
read
book.
the Terrifics.
Yes, let's say that. Read
I
it.
want to read that. Yes. 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 yes.
Also, check out Mr. Terrific Year One. Just started.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, Lois Lane, Enemy of the People. Greg Rucka book.
Mm.
Very good. She looks like Rachel Brosnahan on the cover, which is
Okay.
very strange.
All right.
That's another one. And there's a Metamorpho book out, but he is a JSA character. But there are also Guy Garner is in other like Green Lantern Corps, Justice League International, which is this team is based off of.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Superman, if you're looking for stuff that's quick, like a one volume situation, there's a few. All Star, of course, I said it a bunch of times. All Star Superman, Superman Birthright,
Great book.
Superman for All Seasons. There's also anthological stories you can get called Superman Adventures. That's fun. And if you're looking for something with that's thick, Death and Return of Superman. But it's quite the investment.
Yeah.
I know, Raven.
Smirk on Chris's face. The smirk.
That's my favorite one.
That's his favorite one. I say that one last because it's a lot. They put it in a compendium that's like this big now. Actually,
Yeah.
It came out like beginning of the year. But yeah, those are my recommendations. Also, so what's next? Peacemaker season 2's next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then we got Supergirl.
Supergirl, yeah.
We got Lanterns.
The fucking lanterns, dude.
Yep, we got Lanterns.
Wait, do we have other? Do we know who the castings for the other lanterns are?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nathan Fillion.
Kyle Chandler and
Kyle Chandler and homeboy
What?
from
who's the other one?
Rebel
Who's
Ridge.
the other one?
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, they have been cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan Johnson
Yeah.
is the casting. Yeah. There's already a set photo of them like walking on down the highway and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler and forgot his name, but he's the lead from Rebel Ridge. Forgot
Yeah,
his
Oh,
name.
that real
I
handsome
know it.
dude with like the
Yeah.
green
That
eyes
real
and shit.
handsome dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
Which
who
works,
we're talking about.
which works
No,
for
I'm
I
serious.
love
Like,
you
the
so
man
much.
is beautiful.
To Google I go.
The
Real
man is
handsome.
beautiful.
I
Like,
guess
I looked at him, I was like,
up.
holy
He has like
Aaron Taylor.
Oh, there we go.
Aaron St.
Thank
Pierre,
you.
yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah,
What's his name?
he has Aaron St. Pierre. He like
There
already.
we go.
Oh,
His eyes are like his
Right?
eyes are like already blue.
Right, Claire?
Yeah.
I don't know this man, but I'd like to
Right.
get to know this man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but for me, Kyle
It's another
Chandler
one of
will
them.
always be the bad guy in Pure Country, so I can't even.
So we
I
also
can't
have
even.
Wait, Pure Country, that
Uh,
movie?
Batman Brave and the
I don't
Bold.
remember. Okay, we'll talk later about that.
Batman Brave and the Bold, which is rumored to be casted, and whatever they're doing with the Authority.
Yes. So which you've been telling us from the beginning. The Authority was
Engineers
going to be part of all
the
this.
Authority.
Engineers in the Authority.
Yeah, yeah,
Engineers in
yeah.
the Authority. So
Yeah.
I'm optimistic for the first time in a long time.
I mean, when it opened up with 3 centuries ago, I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, can I say this?
I was like, motherfucker. We got
going right into it. I love it.
With everything that we're seeing now and the world that it's being set up, I think this is a perfect place to bring Plastic Man in. Thank you very much.
Mark?
I'd love to see Chris Dyer play that role.
Oh my god.
You see it. You see it. You see it.
You broke him.
He's been wanting to play that for years.
Stop talking to me. I'm trying to gather thoughts.
How perfect would he be?
Right now. Yes.
He'd be perfect.
Yes.
Chris Dyer is a friend of ours,
and
he looks like he's an actor. He's an actor and a martial artist, and he's been wanting to play
Plastic Man for
for a long time.
That would be so much fun.
If it's weird, we're getting it.
Yeah, and I hope so because Plastic Man would be
get ready
perfect.
for an hour, man, you fuckers.
And it's the
I'm an
thing.
obsessive child of the Star Wars cantina. The weirder, the better.
Yeah.
Show me the
I don't
weirdos.
think you understand.
Golden
Age was a funky time.
I need to be kooky.
When that 300 years thing happened, of course, that's when this whole family of people were walking past me and trying to get to their seats and whatnot in my row. So I missed all the opening crawl.
It was.
And I was like, this is why I watch these at home. But yeah.
Real quick, the Hall of Justice is actually in the building that they actually based it off of for the show.
Yeah, like you see
cool.
it on
the mural.
The building. Like,
you see the mural.
The mural's crazy.
On the outside of the building.
They know a lot of folks are there.
The mural is the JSA.
Meanwhile,
Wildcat was there. Fucking vibe, breakdancing vibe from the 80s is up there.
Yes,
we're getting weird shit, Mark. Buckle up, buddy.
Yeah,
buckle up.
Yeah.
The first Templar was there. The first
when I saw that it was 300 years.
I forgot about this too. Yeah, we're getting a Clayface.
Oh
movie.
yeah,
Clayface, and it's gonna be fucking weird.
I can't wait.
Rated R
when I saw that it was 300 years.
Sorry.
Yep. When I saw that it was 300 years, I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
We could get some JSA. We can get some Justice Society of America. Like,
can't wait for Sandman to show up and put people to sleep with a sleep gun. You fuckers aren't ready.
What if?
Who's this guy? Ha! That's my answer.
Yeah, like what if?
Night, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What if they bring in other? What if, bro? Now, what if we get some Milestone dropped in?
We're getting Icon. We're getting. If we get live action Static Shock, I'll punch a hole in the atmosphere.
Static Shock.
We'll punch a hole in America Chavez, the fucking environment. And I will punch a star, and I will walk through that star and fall to my death. Yeah, they're coming, brother. If it's weird,
like it's all...
he made Polka Dot Man work.
That's very true. That is very, very true. That is very, very, very true.
Because
that was a great character. Was it David Semasilian?
Of course.
Yeah. He was perfect.
Here's a question I got.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of I have two. Well, one is, are Batman's trunks going to be on the outside as well?
What's that?
Two, are Batman's trunks going to be on the outside as well?
Yes.
Also, is it going to be gray?
Yes.
It needs to be gray, blue, and yellow. Like it needs to be.
I want
it needs to be
yellow belt buckle looking at me in my pupils, brother.
If you're putting the Superman trunks back on, you better do the same classic Batman shit.
Speaking of costumes,
I want them to be great.
Shout out to Juliana Mikulski. She designed this outfit. She did all the outfits in the Suicide Squad. That's all her. She designed Peacemaker. So
I love her.
So they gave the Jim Lee New 52 collar, which is nice, which I always liked.
Yes.
Gave him the trunks back. He has Kingdom Come S.
Yep.
But with the Fleischer yellow outline.
Yep.
Which is like almost like,
yeah.
like, oh, it's the outline.
he's literally devastator of all this. Like they put so many different eras together. It's the first thing that
He's
came about.
predicating this guy over here.
Yeah, they predicate him.
Yeah, they predicate.
You got Bruticus.
Bruticus.
Also, speaking of people I thought looked amazing, just randomly because I know we haven't brought it up yet.
Mm-hmm.
As someone from the animation who stand Hawk Girl.
Oh yeah.
Isabella Merced.
And her incredible fucking year. Being Dina from Last of Us and now Hawk Girl. We're going to see a lot more in Peacemaker season 2, by the way.
Good.
Yes!
Like I need.
She
There's
will
so
have
much
her
of
flowers
her
in that show.
I
good
love
because there's so much of her story that needs to be cemented. Like, is she from this long line of resurrection?
She thinks she is in an interview.
Yeah.
She's read
But
everything.
she's Kendra. She's Kendra, right?
She
Not
is Kendra.
here.
See, I think she's I think she's Kendra. Yeah, but she did the screams, and she like totally killed that dude, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, she dropped that motherfucker.
Like, don't give a fuck. I read the paper.
She did, in fact, kill that guy.
Yeah.
She's brutalized.
And that was one thing. Like Lex's hate for him to start this war between these two people, knowing that Superman was going to go in and stop it, and make that as an excuse for the government to, question Superman, and then to find some dirt on him, so that they would give Lex carte blanche to take Superman out. He wins the haters ball every year. Like he wins it every year.
Notice this. Did you notice the Hammer Bravarian's costume?
Yeah, it's Lex's costume without the 100% helmet. It is. It's Lex's power suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, it's there. Yeah.
Not the right colors, but it's
for now.
Yeah, for now.
It is written.
Yeah.
It was like,
oh my God.
It is
we
written.
Can.
Yeah, you're not ready, fuckers. Buckle up, dude. Buckle up, dude. We're a long way from Sam Jackson being Nick Fury, you fuckers. Strap in.
The fact that we could get
weirdos.
The fact that it's not all right. Watching like the Dark Knight movies, Batman Begins, and all that, I was like, I have a hard time thinking Hal Jordan from the Green Lantern Corps is going to come down and help him out.
Oh,
like, That just looks weird. Like that's out of place.
Yeah.
The sky's the fucking limits.
Anybody can show
you can do anything, and that's why, for me, and I keep thinking about that Dome thing, Rising from the Swamp. Like I keep thinking, Legion of Doom can happen.
And all those funky characters like Giganta and Titano and Solomon. You can make Solomon Grundy work.
Solomon Grundy.
Born on a Monday.
You can make it work.
Born on a Monday.
That would be.
But this is what happens when you make a comic book movie, like a comic book movie.
Yeah,
right. You don't try to ground it in the real world because I don't want to be the one to break anybody's heart, but Superman isn't real.
No.
And if he is, he died some time ago. So just learn to deal.
Or if not,
I mean? Like,
call me.
Right? But like legitimately, if you don't take in all of the things that are part of the comic book, the unreal, the out there, the magic, the space rocks, the this and that and the other thing, if you don't bring all that in, you're limiting so much of what story you can actually tell.
Yeah.
So that's why I think this movie has that appeal, is because it's actually a comic book movie where the world is like it is in a comic book, as opposed to trying to put something unreal in the real world. It doesn't belong in the real world. The real world doesn't have metahumans. Okay. No. Like, and to me, I think that's what this movie does. That's, incredibly different from all the other ones recently.
Also,
obviously there's some stuff. I mean, he's
also
flying
the
and all
words
of them.
gods and monsters was in all caps. I was like,
yeah, like that. Yeah. That's the title of this particular phase.
Of this particular phase, gods and monsters. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to the greatest extra of all time, the little boy. Holding that flag up.
Oh,
yeah.
That got me. That made me tear up too. I know it was in the trailer too, so I'm sitting here going like, I'm expecting this, and then he starts doing it, and then I'm like, oh no.
But the context. Also, Shout out to the brain dead monkeys on keyboard.
Yes.
Oh
Everything.
my
God.
Absolutely
That was
everything.
James Gunn
sense.
shouting out to the whole, trying to get them fired from Guardian shit. Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh, just them and just these fucking bots
So
and,
funny.
and haters
So
and
good.
whatnot in general. Yeah,
Hashtag
Chimps
super shit.
behind the screen. Yep,
Hashtag super shit.
he hates that.
He hates that.
He does not like that one.
Also, I need him saying to me what the hey. I want more of him saying what the hey.
What the hey, dude?
What the hey, man. And it's just like, also shout out to All Star Superman, the Anvil and Hammer by Crypto's Bed. With All Star Superman, he has a pet that he feeds many stars that are the shape of balls, which is probably why Crypto likes toys so much, because he eats stars.
It's just a normal thing that happens.
I like how the ear's always up too.
So cute.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
It's off of James Gunn's real dog, who's
Yeah.
apparently an actual menace in real life.
They can be if
they-
you don't give them boundaries.
Yeah.
It's because like apparently James Gunn rescued this dog from like a hoarding situation, and he would. That's this. I watched a lot of videos on the internet
man.
today. I
They
was
are
very in the zone.
killing it on the fucking media scrum.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And he rescued this dog
Yeah.
from a hoarding situation. The dog was only used to being around animals, was not used to being around people, not used to being inside. And he's like, oh, his ears are funky. I like him. I like the one with the one ear that just wants to stick up all the time. He's like, I want the goofy looking one. We'll take that one and go.
Yeah.
And this dog has proceeded to destroy all of his shoes and all of his furniture and bite his feet and like as he walks and like just be a menace to society.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
really
Also-
vibes with his other dog. He's like immediately loved, was chill with the dog. All the people and the furniture though. No, you're all fine.
Yeah,
So
all done.
so there's a lot of players. We cannot forget that Blue Beetle is a part of this. Now cast Joel McHale as Booster Gold,
Yes.
and I'll be in the car.
I'll be in the car.
Because Dan Jurgens, he's coming too. Oh yeah, Booster Gold's coming too.
Like,
gonna
he's
be
very
awesome.
important in the comics right now too, right?
Yeah. Also, because he's the Dan Jurgens creation, he did Death and Return of Superman as well. So, yeah, sky's the limit. I would like to see a few people we haven't seen before. Before we get people we've seen before as villains, like I would like to see Brainiac for a while.
Yes.
I would like to see.
Mm.
I would like to see Parasite. I want to see Livewire. Like, give me all the funky people.
Kumail?
Really?
My own.
Neon
just
Giant?
don't-
Is he?
I'll take it.
Livewire was on the DC TV shows, if I remember correctly,
the
right?
shows, yeah.
Yeah. I that's like I remember that character. So
He can't come over. He's an Eternal. Moving on. Now,
I mean, I'm always here for the Kumail.
Okay, but
Nanjiani
Lobo
effect.
was Aquaman too, so
but that's a different.
Oh yeah, wait.
That's a different era of
Yeah.
DC. That is now
I'm
officially.
I'm saying that.
But that's going to be awesome too. I'm really excited for the future. I've always believed in James Gunn, and I'm excited because the next thing is Peacemaker. So I'm excited for Peacemaker. Also, General
I've
Flag.
waited so long for people.
Yes.
General Flag, and the lady with the glasses in that room took Waller's spot. She's the one that knocks Waller out and does do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's continuing with that. So like it's all sprinkled in. So yeah.
Samir, my guy.
Jeez.
First of all, hi, buddy.
4 times.
Samir,
Nice.
Jesus.
you've been
That's a lot.
you had a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not
Also, I
saying
love that.
anything because I saw Man of Steel 4 times in the first weekend. So
Honestly, fair. I want to go see Superman.
Yeah, I'm taking a moment.
Yeah, I need to see it again.
yeah,
I
oh,
do.
yeah.
It'd be
was
good.
so
This
good.
first time was in IMAX, which was fantastic.
Mhm.
I want to see it on a smaller screen now, just
Yeah.
to kind of
Yeah.
because
Well, and
you know.
I think with this one, the Easter eggs are so much more important because they are part of the setup. I think it's probably good to see it again. You know.
Mhm.
Wow.
But yeah, when it comes to sequels, I just want Jason Isaac as Brainiac. That's all I want.
That's right.
All right,
And then Lucius Malfoy is Brainiac,
Yes.
and yeah, that's what I want more than anything is Brainiac as a villain. In this.
Yeah, it needs to happen.
It needs to happen.
But you think we can do Dave Bautista as Solomon Grundy?
I don't know. No. Dave
Yeah,
Solomon
be
Grundy
good-
has to be a really large, almost CGI man.
Okay.
He is big.
There was something that was said about him playing, and I was like, that's perfect.
He wants to
I can't
play
think of the
Bane.
character. Oh, right. That's the
He
one.
wants to play
Oh,
Bane.
Bane would be perfect.
He'd
Never
be
mind.
great.
Never mind.
No, he wants to
Yes.
play Bane.
Do it.
Absolutely.
And make him just like in that Batman and Robin movie. Make him just like that.
Yeah,
Or was it
I
Batman?
mean,
Yeah, Batman and Robin.
yeah, that's what they're calling it. It's Batman. It's Batman.
No.
Brave
No. I mean, no, you make Bane like the Batman and Robin movie
See,
that Joe
so
Schumacher did.
You can go.
See all that.
All right. Yeah. Good on you.
Oh no! Why you make him bounce?
Because he's talking about Batman and Robin, y'all. Come on.
I deserve it.
I mean,
Oh
I mean,
And they also
that
bring in what's his name,
Ooh.
Pig, and what's his name?
Professor Pig's coming.
Yeah.
no!
I
Professor
still,
Pig!
I still think Professor Pig's going to be in the remake.
what is that?
Chris, we can hear your air conditioning.
Chris.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
You're good. You're good now.
Ooh,
Um,
Okay.
But
Now we were
yeah,
entering the Phantom Zone there for a second.
I think we're gonna get I want Pig for Matt Reeves because he's like insane.
Oh yeah, that would be because it would be so dark and
Yeah.
freaky. Yeah,
And still sing opera and shit.
yeah.
Um,
Let's do it.
But yeah, I mean, I got it all out. This movie's great.
Fun. It's fun.
I
and
can't wait to
fun.
watch it again.
And the most exciting, like it was wonderful, but the most exciting part walking out of it is that now the possibilities are wide open.
Yeah.
They are so wide open, so much more than they've
Rainbow.
been in a long time. And I'm excited about it. For what?
With arms wide open.
Love it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Superman, guys.
All right.
Go see it. If
Go
you
see
haven't
it.
seen it, go. Then come back, watch this episode.
Yeah, make it have a really good second week. That's what
Yeah.
counts.
They're gonna have a really good second
And-
week. It made 122 this weekend, so it's really good.
Yeah.
And
Domestically.
remember the mug. Remember the
Yes.
lesson the mug taught you.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Not him.
Not
Not
him.
You get a little,
That's it.
Not
little
him.
paint.
Not
a
you,
little
Guillermo.
paint and put corn
no.
sweat over what's his butt.
I need to
Just
I
put
need to
Sari
see if
Hasher
I
over
can
it. Fuck it. Just put
fit him
Hasher.
somewhere.
Yeah, add a corn sweat on there. And
Well, I like
He
the
belongs.
striping so you can see who's being crossed out because
Yes.
I want to make it absolutely
Yeah,
hurt.
absolutely.
You know,
make
so
it clear.
I figured this creator will eventually make a glass with corn sweat on it as
I'm
well,
sure.
and then I will get it.
I would check immediately. They're probably on
Yeah.
they're on it.
Because
They're
the
on it
handle
for
on
the
this
second
thing has got a crack in it, so one of these days I'm going to pick it up and it's just
Mhm.
going to go bloop.
I mean,
It's old. I mean, you know how they get after a while. You know, there's
Yeah.
like a crack, a hairline crack that you don't
Oh,
see,
yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
pick the glass up one time and you're like,
all I gotta
"Why
say,
I only have the handle."
is this James Gunn universe it has a lot of possibilities. It's one character I would like to see before I say my piece. And I want the question. I want the
Yeah.
question very badly.
Yeah.
And I want Jack Quaid to play him.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Oh.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'll show you. Here's the question. He's the real Rorschach. That's what it took me to
Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember him
He's
now.
great.
Yeah.
And this is also my obligatory moment to shout out, hey, remember the Wonder Twins? Okay, yeah, we'll
Yes,
do that.
please. It's very possible now.
Yeah, they're
They
yeah,
did.
they
They've
fit.
made some good books with those characters.
That fucking book is
Yeah.
hilarious.
It is so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
That book is hilarious.
Wait, not my Wonder Twins.
So, Claire, where can they find you? Oh my God.
They can find me basking in the Superman movie for a while longer. You can catch me scrolling through Instagram, watching all of the press shit and having a great time. You can find me on Tuesday nights here for BX Gaming. We are continuing with the Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
Wow, was that an episode last week?
Yes, it was.
Pro
Finding those
tip.
bombs. Yeah.
Pro tip. If you are a bomb defusing folk and you screw up and a bomb goes off and a bunch of people are injured and killed, you know what's not the move? Pretending that same bomb also blew off your foot and lying to everybody and saying, "Yep, I have a fake leg from the bomb that I screwed up and I did this. Everybody have sympathy for me. I have a fake ass leg." That's an actual character in that game. What is gonna happen next?
Claire's having a
This
great
man
time,
is
yeah.
like, he's like, "Oh no, you're not gonna be able to run." Well, actually, I've been lying about my fake ass leg. You bitch. Anyway,
Claire's old black man's amazing. I've been lying about my leg.
I just, and then
Woo!
I cannot wait to see the weird shit that Kojima's gonna make me freak out over next, because fake leg was not on my
Strap in.
bingo card.
We have plenty of games left. Strap
Not actually pretending you have a fake leg was not on my bingo card. There's a lot of game left. So come hang out Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. And of course, I'm here Sunday nights for Shooting the Poodoo. I'm also on the Imperial Senate podcast. So go check out the Imperial Senate podcast everywhere. And you can kind of follow everything else that I do at C-Stribs.
Hell yeah. Mark Perez.
You can find me on the socials at I am El Diablito. And also with the Gotham Outsiders from time to time, we should be doing it won't no longer be a Pride month. We'll do a Wrath month. Catch up on all the Pride-ish goodies that came out from DC this year. So, which I'm still making my way through, but hey, it's good.
Nice. Raven.
You can't find me anywhere.
She's off the grid.
You love this game.
I'm in the Phantom Zone, baby.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Very cool. Chris Ryans.
Yeah, bro, Axiom Outpost all the time. That's where I'm at.
Get your toys,
Trying to make
fools.
it work. You know what I'm saying? And at CRyan75, you can find me.
Yeah.
Instagram and yeah, what's that? Threads? Is that the other one?
That is the shirt site. Yes.
And Chris Ryan's on Blue Sky. Yeah, I'm there. You'll find me.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Blue Sky School. Threads, not so much. It's a cesspool. It's getting as bad as Twitter.
Yeah.
It's social media, guys.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Rough time. You find me here for Sunday night, Poodoo Crew, 9 p.m. EST with these fantastic people. Talking all things geek and nerd culture. Also, Tuesday nights, BX Game. Come on by. Watch me play Metal Gear. Watch Claire try to figure out why these people are the way that they are.
Why are they, though?
Are they lying about their leg?
We need to
Come
do
on,
game
man.
together again soon, too.
Yes,
Yes.
we do. That
I
was
think
so
I
much
have
fun.
chosen the next one for us. Stay tuned
Right.
for that.
Am I going to hate it?
You're gonna
Rhetorical
love it.
question.
You're
I
gonna
will.
love it. Claire, my job is to scare the shit out of you
Why, though?
because it's good.
Is there a monkey in it?
I mean,
Oh my god.
wait,
Oh my
wait.
There are a whole bunch of them in this movie, though.
That's true.
God. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Those are scary.
stay
ones to
tuned
see
for that.
anyways.
It'll definitely be before Halloween. So we're gonna think of something.
Nice. All right.
But yes, find us there. We're trying to figure out the whole RSG thing. I'm looking into like almost getting a computer at this point because it's rough. But when we're back, you'll know. Yes, the Mass Effect will return. I was having a lot of fun, but we got to figure that out. And when we do, you'll know about it. With all of us here at Bro Axiom, we will wish you guys a very good night. Please go see Superman. Get your life changed. And may the Force be with you.